My name is Lami'ah and today I want to talk to you about how to take the Sterling Herbal CBD oil. Now, the Sterling Herbal CBD comes with a calibrated dropper, so it's quite easy. You don't have to second guess how much oil you need to take. So this calibrated dropper just means that it has markings on it. You can also call it a measuring dropper. It has numbers on the dropper. You can see it. You can see the numbers. And the numbers start from 0.25 milliliter all the way up to 1.0. So we always tell people to start at the lowest dose, which is 0.25. And if after 4 days you don't get any relief for whatever ailment it is that you have, then you increase to 0.50. And if you still don't get relief, then you increase to 0.75 milliliters, and you increase till there, because what it is we all have an endocannabinoid system. So we also have a sweet spot, meaning there's an amount of CBD oil that you will take that will start to work for you, and it differs from person to person. So I might start on 0.25 milliliters and it might work for me for insomnia, and someone else might start on 0.25 milliliters and it might not work for that person. So that person has to find which dosage will work for them. That's how CBD works. Now, sometimes if the CBD oil doesn't come with a calibrated dropper and you're asked to take 5 drops, 5 drops is just this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Nothing more than that. That's what 5 drops is. So sometimes you might be told start with 5 drops in the morning and in the evening. So with the Sterling Herbal CBD, you start with 0.25 milliliters in the morning on an empty tummy, an hour before food, and at night after dinner, an hour or 2 hours after dinner, depending on what time you take dinner, or if it's dinner you take, or if it's supper you take, whichever one you take. 2 hours after, just before you go to bed, is very effective, especially if you suffer from insomnia. Now, if you're on any medication, make sure you allow 2 hours in between taking your CBD oil and taking the medication, so that you leave that 2-hour gap. It's very essential, it's very important that you leave a 2-hour gap. It can be more than 2 hours, but it shouldn't be less, because if not, CBD is very strong, and either the CBD oil or the medication might cancel out each other. One will cancel out the other. That's what will happen if you don't leave that timeline. Also, keep yourself hydrated throughout the day. So take 8 glasses of water. The recommended glasses of water is 8. So take 8 glasses of water throughout the day to keep yourself hydrated. Sometimes CBD oil can make you feel a bit dehydrated if you don't drink water at all. You'll feel you might have a parched throat, you might feel thirsty. Just make sure you keep yourself hydrated to avoid all those kind of things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've missed. I don't think so. I think that's how you take it. There's no other way. And as I said, if you start on 0.25 milliliters, it doesn't work, increase your dose. CBD oil works, but you have to be consistent with it, and you have to find your sweet spot. Nobody, even doctors, can't tell you take this certain dose. All they will tell you is to start at the lowest dose and work your way up. That's how you take CBD oil. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video, and have a nice day. Bye bye.